I'm so exhausted. I'm very tired because I just ran a half marathon. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Everything Else, episode number 7. Episode number 7. Hi, this is actually Connor from Present Day. This is the requested. Y'all requested this. This is the requested, deleted, lost podcast episode that I actually recorded. At this point, I recorded it like 2 weeks ago. So the stories aren't fresh, but the messages, the messages behind the stories, because we keep it super serious, super deep, super philosophical. Those are timeless. Those last forever. So this, although it was recorded a few weeks ago, I didn't upload it because I felt that it was just like ridiculously negative. Like it's just constant rants. I'm ranting about Texas and their new legislation that went through. I guess it's not new, but relatively new. Ranting about family channels. Angry about some man on a beach telling women what to do with their bodies. Just a lot, just a lot. And I didn't upload it because it was my birthday week. But now here I am. You guys really wanted to hear my rants, so let's see if it lives up to your expectations. But this is it. So when I'm talking like in the past, it's because it is in the past, because this is old. But I think you'll still deeply enjoy it, and I'll have a fresh episode for you next week. Definitely show it tons of love. Give it a like, give it 5 stars, go rate us, everything. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great week. But yeah, let's get into it. Time for the roast. Roast them. We're really getting up there, aren't we? We're global. Well, we're not. No, we are global. We are global. We're a global phenomena. Just up in the charts, getting reviews, ratings. We are a 5-star podcast. Thank you for your reviews. Thank you so much. It's actually been really great. It's been really great to see. It genuinely has been growing every week. So that's exciting because I'm really enjoying this format. So thank you for that. Thank you to the viewers. Thank you to the listeners. Thank you to everyone. Hi, how's it going? I am going to be so out of it this podcast because I'm so tired. I don't know why I do this. So my backstory is, and I'm sure most of you know it at this point, but my parents like literally met while running. So it has dictated my entire life. They have run tons of marathons together. They have a road race that they put on. They've put on for the past 25 years. This is the last year they are doing their road race. So my entire life I've been running. It's been a part of both my physical activity, but just like my social life. I remember as a kid, I used to go to the YMCA every weekend, and if it was the summer, pretty much every day, because my parents would run with a running club. They would go early in the morning and then drop us off at like the kids center in the YMCA. So we'd be playing all morning, and they would be going for these really long runs. And then once I got old enough, then I joined cross country and track and started doing road races and whatnot. And it's just been kind of like a natural part of my life. But a sick thing that I've come to start doing is that anytime it's my birthday, and it's my birthday this weekend, I always like to just like punish myself. It's so weird. I don't know why I do it, but so I just got done doing a half marathon because I'm like, it's my birthday, therefore I should push myself to pain. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I do it. And I've been doing that for the past like 5 years. It's like, it's my birthday, therefore I will run really far, really fast, and really hard. And I don't know why, but I do that. So I just got done with that. It's not actually my birthday today. It's my birthday this weekend. It's my birthday on my day off. So that just shows you the layers of sick illness that I have within me. My day off is on my birthday, and I still want to do the horrible thing that I do as a tradition. I don't get it. But here I am. Yeah, it's my birthday this weekend, so maybe I'll talk about that next week. But turning the big 29, it's the last year before 30. This is the last year of my 20s. It is insane. There's so much to unpack there. I still feel like I'm a 19-year-old in Los Angeles who just moved here to pursue an online career. It like never left. It feels, it's very strange. Time moves really quickly. It's exactly what they say, isn't it? But time goes by quickly. But maybe I'll talk about that more next week when I'm actually 29. Still 28. Still fresh. Still so fresh. My wounds are healing ever since the plate disaster of, what was that, 2 podcasts ago, where I dropped a plate and it cut open my leg and I almost needed stitches. I don't even know where I was going with that. I was just going to talk about how amazing it is that my body is already healed. The body is crazy. Have you ever had like a cut and then like the next day it's pretty much gone? It makes me convinced that although we want people to be superheroes, I'm like, we are superheroes. The fact that that can happen, you can get an open wound, blood gushing, and then the next day it's like, nope. Your body says, nope. Just closes it right back up. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool. Yep. Okay. Yep. Here we are. This is the beginning of the podcast. Truth be told, this has been a strange week. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about this because it's super polarizing. And last week I didn't talk about the news, so I completely missed it. But Texas and the new laws about abortion, really fun topic. I know everyone is so just excited to talk about this. Just joy. You know, it's really thrilling. It's a really happy, uplifting topic. But here in America, we can't let it go. We want the pain. We want the trauma. We don't want to progress. We want to keep playing the stupid game. Move forward, move backward, move forward, move backward. It's like infuriating to be an American sometimes. Like I know we have it great. Oh, that's a poor choice of words. Don't like that word. We have it really well off here. We are a rich country. We have a lot of freedom, but I just don't understand why we make it so hard for ourselves sometimes. There are some things we just don't get, and I don't get why we move forward and then we must insist on moving backwards. So for everyone that doesn't know, in Texas they passed this new law that essentially outright bans abortion. You can't have an abortion after 6 weeks, and anyone that is involved in the process, including like if you took an Uber to get your abortion, that person is now liable and can be sued. It's madness. Absolute madness. And then the doctors, of course, involved can be sued. The patient themselves can be sued. And I think they said it's a minimum fine of $10,000. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Either way, very Handmaid's Tale. Don't understand how anyone can support something like this. I have been going back and forth with someone in my life. Don't know if they're listening. Frankly, don't care if they're listening, because do you ever talk about something ad nauseum? Talk about it so much, so frequently, or not so frequently, but you talk about it so much that then you almost start to question. You start to question, is this worth it? Is this worth discussing? Am I too passionate about this? Am I giving this too much power over me? No, fuck no. This is crazy. This is madness that we are allowing things like this to happen. It is madness that people think it is acceptable to tell people what to do with their bodies and their futures. It is madness. So anytime I feel that way, I think, no, this is cuckoo town. It's crazy. La, 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 la. It's madness. So yeah, the perfect example that put it into perspective for me and a lot of people this week was, imagine, because let's get to the root of the cause here. The root of the cause is men are just as involved in the process of having a baby as a woman, not meaning that they deserve to be involved. Okay, I'm going to roll that back. I don't like the way that came out. I'm going to take that back. So this is difficult when you're talking live on a podcast. What I mean to say is that the example, the hypothetical thrown out here is we're putting all this pressure on women. What if we put the pressure on men? What if it sounds like a lot of men are really careless with their their penis, their cock. I don't know, whatever. I'm losing my mind. They are careless with it. So until they are mature enough, what if we tied their tubes? What if we gave them tie their tubes? Wow, I am just really off it. What if we gave them vasectomies? And then once they are ready to be fathers, then we will reverse the process. No, you don't get a say in it, actually. No, we you, as soon as you are able to father a child, so that's, puberty, we will stop that process for you, and we will decide when you are ready to have a child. Does that sound crazy? Does that sound absolutely insane? Well, guess what? That's what's happening to women right now. That is a version of what is happening to women right now all over the world, but specifically in Texas. In dumb old Texas. SpongeBob reference. If you don't get it, I feel sad for you. You cannot force someone to go through 40 weeks of pregnancy and expect it to not affect them for the rest of their lives. You're holding someone prisoner in their own body. You're holding them captive. Doesn't that sound crazy to you? Like, what does it do for you to realize that, oh my God, people have individual experiences. There are complexities that are involved in someone else's life that I may not understand. So you know what? Maybe I should allow them a choice in that life that is very individual to them. Why is that hard to understand? Nobody is forcing you to do anything with your life, so why are you forcing them to do it with theirs? I could throw out a million statistics because fucking trust me, I've researched this. I've been doing so much research this week, and it's just infuriating because I throw numbers at the wall, facts, stats, proven figures of why outlawing abortion doesn't work. And why, if your real goal here is to stop abortions from happening, you need to stop unwanted pregnancies from happening. Provide free birth control, access to sexual health care and well-being information to people, to women, to men, to everyone. That's how you get this done. Like, if that's really your strategy here, is you don't want people to have abortions, that is statistically the better way. So, like, just admit that the way that you've been going about this is wrong and go the way that is right. It's so infuriating to me. It's like there being the color red in front of me and someone being like, no, it's blue. No, it's blue. It's blue. I'm like, it's clearly red. It is clearly red. Science tells me it's red. Everyone is telling me it's red, but you're telling me it's blue? It's madness. So that's what I've been going through this week. Past 2 weeks is just like the internal debate with someone close to me. And it's really disheartening, and it's defeating, and it's really saddening to feel that way with someone that you care about. So yeah, I don't even know if I should include this. This is real. This is what I've been going through this week. The eve of my birthday, I've been fighting for women's rights. Speaking of insufferable people, did you all see this movie? It's a movie now. Did you see this TikTok of this guy on a beach harassing young women? Have you seen this? There's this clip going around of this man. It's just like a beautiful beach scene. Couldn't tell you where it is. Don't care to look it up. And these girls, I think it's like maybe like six girls or whatever, like tanning. And they're filming this guy who came up to harass them. And we're going to watch this clip right now and talk about it because I just can't stand men. I really can't. I think with my what would I say? I was going to say my furiosity. What? I can't. Yep, I can't think. It's the 13 miles that's falling in. Let's watch the clip.
That's a thong and that's a bra.
That is a fucking bathing suit.
Take young eyes into consideration. They don't need to see pornography right in
We're
front
not
of
coming up to you, bothering you. Please go away.
You're flaunting your stuff.
I'm not flaunting anything. Don't look at me.
How you look around and you're the only thing that sticks out because your whole body's
Okay, well,
showing.
why are you looking at me? Close your eyes.
Can I just say, normally I don't like confrontation, but I am thoroughly enjoying these women going back at him. They are not at all being like, okay, sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for your opinion, sir. Go away, sir. They were just like, fuck off. Leave me alone. One of them at the very beginning is like, I like women. Get out of here. I have a girlfriend. Leave me alone. So funny. But yeah, the audacity. Can you imagine being this man? Can you imagine going up to strangers on a beach and telling them what they're wearing is inappropriate at a beach? What are you supposed to wear to a beach? Like, what is he's expecting them to wear, like to cover their entire bodies at the beach? That's not the point of the beach, sir. Also, you better not have that double standard and go over to the man I'm assuming is somewhere to your right or your left. There's always one of them. There's always one of them. The old man who's wearing a Speedo. You better be saying that to him. You better not just be saying that to these young girls, these women. There's always one. Why is there always one man? Just a single man, just walk around in a Speedo. It's never with a group. It's always just there.
Gouge your eyes out if I fucking bother you.
Did I ask you to talk to me?
Here's the thing.
Please go away.
You didn't, but here's the thing. There's free will in America. There's freedom of speech.
You don't have get the fuck away.
And if men of God don't stand up.
The irony of saying there's free will and freedom of speech and then going up to these people living their freedom to be at a public beach and wear a bathing suit, and the audacity to go up to them and be like, I have a right to tell you what to do because I have free will and freedom. Like the hypocrisy of it all. I'm seeing so many similarities with the abortion debates that have been happening online recently. Like the hypocrisy of it all. You can't tell me to wear a mask in public. Well, then you can't tell women what to do with their bodies. Like, do you see the hypocrisy of it all?
Then our society's gonna go down the drain because there's no morality.
I'm atheist, sorry.
Yeah, same.
That's if you're an atheist.
The girlies being like, we worship Satan, sorry. Love to Lucifer, sorry. And he's like, being tested right now. He's actually shaking in his voice. Who are these girls? I want to know these girls. Them saying gouge your eyes out and walk away.
That doesn't mean you have to, show your body off. You can still put clothes on.
Oh, I can't with you.
Here's a wild concept. People don't dress for other people. If I walk outside shirtless right now, that's for me. I'm not doing it for your opinion, your amusement, your eyes. I'm doing it for me. It has nothing to do with you. You are taking on that. This man is so deeply insecure. He's either deeply insecure or he is like ashamed because he mentioned something. I think he says it in his, actually, let's just go to his response. He says it in the beginning of his response. My side of the story, about a video going viral about me. The truth will set you free.
And I don't want, my son or my daughters to see these things. And so right then and there, I just had a righteous anger come over me. And also just a boldness by the Holy Spirit to go and to confront these ladies and to speak truth.
Righteous anger. Boldness by the Holy Spirit. To me, this man just saw those hot girls got flustered by it man's a horn dog. Let's just say that. He got flustered by it, and then he got annoyed because he's religious. So he's like, oh no, I've sinned. I have to do something about this sin. I'm going to go tell them that they're wrong. I can't possibly be wrong. I can't possibly be the one that's sinning right now. They are. The hypocrisy of it all. And like the veil of him saying like, I don't want my kids to see this. To see what? People in their bathing suits? Why are you sexualizing it? These are girls on the beach. They are wearing bathing suits on the beach to get a tan, to cool off, to go in the water. There's like, what don't you want them to see? I'm getting really angry. I'm getting really flustered.
Hey, what you're wearing is not okay.
I am experiencing righteous anger.
Hey, what you're wearing is not okay for a 9-year-old boy or a 6-year-old boy. And reason being is because coming from being introduced to pornography at a young age, it destroyed me.
There it is. There it is. Just know that anytime anything like this happens, it all reflects on the person giving off the anger. I swear to God, everything, like anytime you are mad at somebody, reflect back on yourself. What about that makes you angry? If it could be a personal issue. So clearly this man, having apparently been viewing pornography at a young age, which like, yeah, that's not a good thing. I mean, I think it's downright illegal. Maybe? Downright illegal? Either way, it's not a good thing. It's not like a necessary thing. But now he's pushing that insecurity on these girls. He's now making it sound like anyone who has ever seen cleavage is going to hell. The sight of a midriff will send you to Lucifer's side. You'll be damned for life if you ever see an ankle. I get flustered every time I see a calf. Get me flustered every time I see those arms. Should we cover them up? What's your favorite feature about a person? Their eyes. Okay, you need to always wear sunglasses because it's affecting me.
In that moment, just a righteous anger to defend and protect young eyes came over me. And so I just started to speak truth that, hey, what you're wearing is not okay, that you can't find your worth in your body, that the physical will never satisfy, that there's going to come a day when you're going to be face to face with God.
What is it with people and like condemning other people? Are you God? Are you deciding their fate for them? Thou shalt not judge. Why are you judging? I don't know why people take on this and like why they think it's their job to police the world. Let people do whatever they want, as long as it's not hurting other people. It's just that simple, isn't it? It's really just that simple. If you don't like being at the beach, if you really don't want your kids seeing half-naked bodies at the beach, then don't go to a beach. You just lock your family away in your house in a dungeon. See how that turns out. I can guarantee that is not going to turn out. And I can guarantee you sheltering your kids is not going to... There's no way to keep your kids sheltered for the rest of your life. I can guarantee it. I feel like all I wrote down were just things that I'm mad about this week. Has there been nothing good in the news? Name something good that's happened in the news. Like the other thing I wanted to talk about was that Addison Rae signed a multi-picture deal with Netflix because her new TV movie, her new movie, He's All That, did some real numbers. It was like number 1 in 78 countries or something. And I think the main thing, my main takeaway from that was just, if people are mad about this, stop hate watching. Like, a view is a view. To large companies, all they're doing is looking to turn a profit. All they're doing is looking to have those eyes looking on them. So you hate watching technically gives success to people like Addison. I have nothing against Addison. I mean, honestly, if Netflix offered me a multi-picture deal, of course I would say yes. So I have nothing against Addison. You're like, good on her. She said yes. She took the opportunity. She moved forward. Is it a little bit frustrating that, someone who is seemingly really never acted is getting a multi-picture deal when there are plenty of really, really talented writers and directors and actors and actresses who have been working their entire life and dedicating their entire life to their craft, and they will never receive a deal like this? It's definitely frustrating. I'm not going to lie. But that's under the assumption that the world is fair, and sadly the world isn't fair. And again, sadly, giant corporations, they just want money. So like, this news doesn't surprise me one bit. I mean, Addison has like millions upon millions of followers and millions upon millions of eyes watching that movie. So of course they want to do a deal with her. It only makes sense. It's like a smart business move. But does it annoy me just a little bit? Yeah. I wish we were uplifting, passion and like, I don't want to say talent, because I'm not saying she isn't talented, but I don't know, people who deserve it in a certain way. I don't even want to say it that way. Who's to say she doesn't deserve this? There's no right or wrong, but I do wish that we would give the underdogs a chance more often than the people who are at the top already. The rich get richer. The rich get richer. Okay, let's continue on with our hate train, because apparently this episode is just me hating. I don't know who this person is. No clue. I just saw the story trending yesterday, and it genuinely gave me chills. This video, like, let's just watch it and let's discuss it. I'll give you a little summary ahead of time. It's a family vlogger. It's a mother and I believe her son in the car filming a video, and she goes to turn off the camera, but she keeps it going, and then she posts the clip without realizing that she didn't turn off the camera. She thought she had cut this bit out, essentially.
Look at me. Rosie's beautiful. Rosie is strong. She is healthy. She will make it. She will make it. She will make it. It's crazy. No matter how much you know about positive mindset, law of attraction, it doesn't matter how much you're educated on that. When you're in the moment, it's still so hard to not feel sad. I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to go be there for Christian. I just wanted to give you an update because so many of you turned on the countdown reminders for my new video today and you wanted to see our big news. Please pray for her. I know she's gonna make it through. She's an amazing, beautiful little girl, and I can't wait for her to bring her home and be part of our family. So if you could pray for us, we appreciate it. I love you guys. Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Closer down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm not just usually crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
No, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
I can't watch this anymore. This is wildly disturbing to me. And this is why I don't know how I feel about family channels. I know family channels have been kind of like a controversial thing on the internet for a long time. People filming their families, people monetizing their families, parents making their career off of their underage children, or I guess like non-consenting children. And this is just one of those videos where it just reminds me how toxic it must be for these kids. Like this kid, what I'm presuming is happening is his sister, maybe. I probably should have looked this up ahead of time, but I don't have the desire to look into this. It's just pure trash. Either way, he's upset about someone being ill in his family and his mom saying it's going to be all right. So he's crying for real. He's crying real tears for this girl, his sister, whatnot, and she's filming it. And then she says goodbye, and then she's posing him for a thumbnail. Her child, who is upset that presumably he thought someone might die and now isn't going to die. He's upset about that. And she is posing him for a thumbnail to get clicks and views and make money off of him, off of his pain and his it's just so like wildly wrong and wildly fucked up. Like I can't that and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my God, if we never saw that, if videos like this never came to light, there have been countless videos like this that have come to light over the years of family vloggers doing, like playing pranks on their kids, quote unquote, which is really just like a nice way of saying we're traumatizing our kids for views, or filming uncomfortable conversations with their kids for the world to see for the rest of their life. This is online. It's like disgusting, dude, isn't it? It's messed up. So to see her so what would even be? She's just like lacking empathy for her own child. To see her being like, come closer. Okay, cry harder. Look more sad, Jason. Lights, camera, action. Cry harder. Make your face red, baby. We need those clicks. Mama wants a new toaster oven. Mama's never had an air fryer before. Cry a little harder and we can have one tomorrow. Like, fuck. Dystopia. It's so upsetting, isn't it? So she accidentally uploaded this video to her channel, like, and then of course naturally, like, everyone was like, oh, so you're the villain. You're evil. Like, let's stop this from happening. So yeah, that came out, and it's just a reminder that, like, is there even anything positive in this? I don't even know what part of me thinks this podcast is like too negative and I need to turn it around, because that was just like negative. But damn, it is unfortunate, isn't it? Feeling very spooky ooky strange. Very much at the beginning of the podcast I wanted to go,
Oh, you want to get fucked up? You want to get...
You tuning into this podcast and not realizing that I was just about to throw pain and trauma onto you. Me walking into the podcast feeling like...
Not to toot my own horn, but beep the fucking beep. I am so kind.
Thinking this would come across as like, oh my God, like destroying these evil people. It's going to be a fun time. No, sometimes it's just really sad. Sometimes it's not a fun time, I guess. Yeah, well, here we are. If it helps, I've had a really great week other than that. I've been building my gaming PC, and that has been really exciting. You never feel more stupid than when you start trying to dive into technology that you are not familiar with. Like, I'm doing research on gaming computers and monitors, PCs, words, hertz, gigabytes, soundboards, HDMI cable, all the works, and I just feel so stupid. I'm like, God, I thought I was tech savvy, and I have no idea what any of this means. Hope it works. Hope it figures out. So I've been trying to literally assemble all of this week and trying to figure it out. So that it's been consuming me. It's a great project. It's definitely coming together, but made me feel very dumb. Not gonna lie. Okay. Back from the madness, here to a good place. Back to the present day. This is your host, Connor Franta. If you're just listening via audio, you have no idea that I'm switching probably. But if you're watching the video, you're seeing a beautiful gradient of colors over this voiceover. Hello. It's everyone's favorite portion of the podcast. I thought I would update it to present day. This is everything else. Everything else. If you haven't yet, again, rate and review the podcast. We love our viewers, and we appreciate the 5-star ratings on Apple. I'm going to read you some reviews and give you give you a song recommendation and a movie recommendation this week. So let's actually start off with our song and our movie recommendation. Actually, weirdly, I've been listening to just like strange old songs, not even old, just like a few years old. So the one that I've been listening to is called Down the Line by Beach Fossils. I don't know why. I was just on a recommended Spotify playlist and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's got a nice little like bassy guitar bit to it. Kind of feel like I'm in a bit of like an early 2000s, 90s, 80s. I don't know my references. It's a good song. I've been listening to that a lot. And for movies, I finally watched this movie I've been wanting to watch for some time now. It's called Moon. Just Moon. It's called Moon by Duncan Jones, starring Sam Rockwell. It's a space movie, dystopian movie, typical, my favorite genre, and it's incredible. There's a great plot twist in it. It's very simple. It truly is just Sam Rockwell in space on a space station. Not a lot of camera work, just him. I don't know. I was really impressed with it and really thoroughly enjoyed it. So I definitely recommend you go give that a watch for both the acting and the really, really good writing. Like there's, again, a great plot twist you won't see coming. Now let's give a little shout out to some comments and some reviews. On our last episode, we got one here from Beatrice. Beatrice said, I am so ready for another chaotic, yet chill, yet perfectly organized episode. I don't know how you do it, but you just have that vibe. And you know, I think that perfectly describes me. So thank you, Beatrice. I appreciate the comment. And we have a nice little review here from dstar1238790, unique username, 5 stars on September 1st. What a gem. The Connor Franta we all know and love is back at it again, but with a podcast. I no longer need Twitter. I can just listen to this instead. And that is the goal. You don't need anything else. This is everything else. This is everything to you. Delete all your social media accounts. This is all you need. It's all here. I love you. You're welcome. But that's all I got for you here in the present. Let's go back to Connor in the past to wrap this bad boy up.
You know what inspires me? Fearlessness, drive. I hate lazy people. Barb, stay in school. Don't you ever be lazy. Don't you ever complain about hard work. Work hard, it pays off.
Hope I left you on a good note there. But yeah, that's really all I got this week. I'm gonna go enjoy my birthday weekend. I'm gonna go into the woods for a day. I'm gonna go get some drinks with friends, eat some good food. I got a donut over there. I'm ready to nom on it. So thank you so much for listening. Super sorry this one felt kind of like a downer, but we'll definitely get back at it next week. That's the nature of doing a weekly podcast. You really never know what you're gonna get. Be kind to people. Stop presuming you know everything about everyone else. You know, let people be themselves. Let them make choices for their own life and their own body, have their own autonomy. If you're in California, make sure to go vote no in the election. If you are in anywhere else in the world, make sure you wear a mask. Get vaccinated if you can. Get a good night's sleep. Get a good sleep every night. Drink some cold water. Maybe have a little alcohol if you want. It's my birthday weekend, whatever you feel. Have a slice of cake. I love you, and I will talk to you later.